Hey, Brad Mavis here, and I want to walk you through our comprehensive guide on how to defend an ERC audit. We've worked with a lot of companies now and have gone through this process multiple times, and we've learned what the IRS is looking for and exactly how to present exactly what they're seeing. So we created this guide. I created this guide because it's super important for you to know exactly what the IRS is looking for and what they're going to be picking at in the event of an audit, because these audits, they're increasing. 20,000 of them of filings were just announced to be rejected. As you know, the ERC came about as a result of COVID, as a result of the CARES Act back in 2020, and it was overlooked for, frankly, 2021, even into 22, because a lot of taxpayers weren't even aware of it. And then late 22 and most of this year, it's been just a deluge. And what happened was there's a lot of bad actors who came out of the woodwork. And the IRS has been warning about this for 6 months now, saying that, listen, there is fraud in the system. People are claiming this ERC. They're either not eligible or they don't have the right substantiation, don't have the right documentation. And there are folks out there who are willfully intending to defraud the US government. And listen, if there's something the IRS doesn't like, it's when you try to take money from them. So the reality is the IRS is coming down hard. They are increasing audits like no other on the ERC. So if you file for the ERC, the chances and probability of an ERC audit are increasing every day. And the larger you're filing, obviously, the more likely they're going to be looking at it. So preparation for an ERC audit is critical. I talk about this here. I talk about exactly what they're looking for, what the agent's going to be asking, some of the details they're looking for as it relates to your work papers, your calculations, your adjustments. I go into a lot of detail here, and what they're called information requests, so IDRs. And these are pretty extensive, and the IRS is not giving a lot of time to prepare for these. I mean, these things are a lot. Our typical response to an IDR is anywhere from 50 to 150 pages of documents. So if you don't have that stuff handy, it's going to be hard to get together in 2 weeks. So there's a specific process we go through in advance with clients to perform an ERC risk assessment. And this is really kind of like going through an audit before you're at an audit, because the reality is you want to know not just if you're exposed, but what the potential damage is here, right? So I go into the exact areas that we start looking at in advance, because these are the same things that IRS is looking at. This is exactly what they're looking at. This is exactly the type of information, one, they set up front that you need, and two, that they're going back and then they're verifying, right? They're saying, hey, do you have substantiation around this? So this is what this risk assessment looks like. And at the end of it, you're going to know, hey, am I at high risk, medium risk, low risk, and specifically what areas we've identified as shortcomings, what areas you need to rectify and cure. And we'll let you know exactly how you rectify those and cure those before you have an IRS agent knocking on your door. So if you want to go through that, scheduled meeting, free consultation, we'll go through it and walk through exactly what that looks like and what that risk assessment, what that risk looks like to you, and look forward to connecting. Thanks.